got a phone call to say, "Oh, do you want to spar James the Gal?" And I thought to myself, all right, he's fighting for a world title. He probably did get the flight to London. Thought, mate, I'm out of it. I even know what southpaw was. He was southpaw, and halfway through the fight, I was like, "Oh, fucking hell, he's southpaw." I remember it. I just thought, I'm gonna get.
Well, you can hear him grunting.
Gonna get you, boy. Just a few bad stuff, which he ended up bringing to the gym, and he got locked away for 7 years. But that gym there was proper character building. Like, listen, it's a hard game. It's a hard game, and I do wish anyone the best. I just sucked it up, and I just used everything as a positive. It's like, I don't want to be that when I'm older. You know, the only one I can blame if I don't do it is myself.
Let's get this show on the road. Hello and welcome to the Fijian, the Ginge. I'm your host, Fijian.
I'm the co-host of Ginge.
And we got a massive guest today. Future Mayor of Luton, I'm saying. 112 amateur fights. Team GB. Recently engaged. Going to be fighting on Eddie Hearn's card. It's Danny Jacobs, isn't it?
Danny Jacobs versus John Ryder, yeah. 12th of February.
That's massive.
There's nothing this man ain't done. He's the boy.
He's climbing the ladder.
We're chipping away.
But now we've got Jordan Reynolds here. It's lovely to have you on, man.
Yeah, nice one, lads. Fucking smashing it.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, smashing it, man. It's good to be part of it, mate. Do you know what I mean? This is the start. So in a few years, he'll be like taking over James English and that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He was talking about James.
James
English just before we started.
Yeah.
James English, that's another good podcast, to be fair.
I like the guests he gets on. I mean, he gets interesting people,
does,
like proper people that you want to listen to, want to hear like all that shit about
mad stories, isn't it?
Mad stories.
Yeah.
And, like everyone loves war stories. Like who don't want to listen to war stories? Like
he's on them kitchen sesh stories, man.
Yeah, trust me. But most of the people there have lived the life though.
Yeah,
some
that's
lads
what I mean.
they talk rubbish. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's like
these are proper guys.
Someone that's lived it and speaking about it, you can kind of respect what they're saying.
Yeah.
But then some lads have been on there and they're saying about all this stuff they've done. I'm thinking, mate, you owe so many lads money and you're on a James English show getting published. Like, surely you don't even want to know. You don't want people to know where you are or where you're at and you're saying you've done all this.
Yeah.
Police are watching that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. How do they get around
I don't get it all.
How do they get around the police thing?
Yeah, because I was thinking as well earlier, because when I was watching that one earlier with Colton, and he was saying about how he was involved in all selling drugs, and I'm thinking the police are watching that. Are they not going to like go open up old cases and be like, right now you've admitted to the crime?
There's one lad there who
Shit
said
like
he
that.
robbed loads of lads and that, so he made his money. I'm thinking, oh, bruv,
You're admitting to the crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The lads know where you're at.
I don't
they know who robbed him.
Yeah.
It's lucky we're not talking about that on the Fiji and the Ginge. No, let's start off with getting on the DAZN card. It is through DAZN, isn't it?
Yeah, DAZN match with Eddie Hearn. Big shout out to MTK. They always deliver. They said, give me a few fights during COVID, get me active, get the rounds in, and then we'll be on the big platforms, and they have delivered. I have this fight. So I'm still early days in my career. It'll be my fourth fight. Big opportunity for me. Have that fight, and then I fight for a title after that. So I'll be ending the year as a champ.
Do you know who you're fighting yet?
I'm fighting a fellow called CJ Wood. He was actually born in Luton, but he's obviously a little bit soft, so he moved out of Luton. Couldn't hack him, mate. He's a Wolverhampton.
The trash talk started. It's gone.
I can't wait for the press conference. It'll be funny.
Oh, you got to go on the press conference and everything?
That's going to be so funny. I can't wait to go and watch that.
He's not a bad lad. I think he's had like a 6-1-5, drew 1.
So he's a prospect?
Yeah, he's a good lad. He comes to me. He's a tough, hard fella. I think he was a ex-Marine or Army. He's just tough. So just got to get the job done, man.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. Obviously, the step from was it MTK that were doing the York Hall shows?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the MTK shows, and then obviously behind the closed doors of this pandemic thing. It's just crazy.
We're not going there.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
We went there in the current events, man, and we're not going there again. The amount of times I had to bleep him out of saying things. I bleeped him so many times.
Let's just not go down that rabbit hole. I don't want to talk about it.
Done, mate.
He wants it.
I done a podcast in Mexico with this fellow, right? Me and the missus, and the whole thing wasn't even nothing about me or my career, my life. It was just about what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
I just look like a right conspiracy theorist. I was just like, it's just the truth. Anyone with half a brain, I know we're going.
Yeah,
Anyways, yeah. This is it's just a big platform with MTK as my management. I'm able to, because there's such a strong, management.
Yeah.
I'm able to go on all different platforms. Your BT Sports, your DAZN, your Sky Sports, and just travel around, go to America, wherever. So I'm just keep representing my world, keep chipping away, keep representing them, and just keep winning. That's all you can do.
And that's a big card as well. Danny Jacobs, he's fought Canelo.
I thought he beat Triple G.
That's massive.
Yeah. Like he's a proper he ain't no like small. He's no small card. Like John Ryder as well.
John Ryder. I don't know who the co-event is. It could be Katie Taylor. Is it Katie Taylor? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to speak too much. But I think the rest is getting announced next week. So I'm just looking. It's all I take it all in because like it's just the atmosphere and like. It's a big show, do you know what I mean? Like I can't I just got to enjoy the moment.
You're a marketable person as well, to be fair, don't you? You're a character. You got to following.
Yeah. I just it's easy. I'll just be me, just a bit weird probably, and people take to it.
Yeah.
Instead of just, do you know what I mean? I just can't even be asked to just pretend to sell myself as someone else. Do you know what I mean? I just think, mate, you either like me or you don't. I say how it is. I'm just a normal lad. Just trying to get a few quid, mate, get out of the game and enjoy my life.
Movies.
And that's it, yeah. Well, mate, maybe just lay on the beach and get fat. And, do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's what we all dream of, do you know what I mean? Like, it's for me, it's just an opportunity to get out.
Yeah.
It's 9 times out of 10, it's a poor man's sport, working class. We go in it, it's a way out for us. Some lads, Conor Ben and whatnot, fair play to them. It's harder for them to make it because it's like the old saying, it's hard to get out of bed with silk pyjamas. Like, they're caked. They don't need to box. Why do you need to wake up in the morning at 6 a.m. and think, I've got to do a run and get punched in the head? Do you know what I mean? So it's harder for him. But me, I'm thinking, make a few quid here and there and that. I think, I'm doing all right. But I'm thinking, nah, I need to be secure.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And like, so I've always got that drive. So, yeah, man.
No, that's good. Before we go to where your boxing journey started, I just want to come to the last fight, not the one that got cancelled last minute, where the opponent pulled out.
Yeah,
actually, we will touch on that. Actually, yeah.
Mate, I don't even know. Do you know what? I added all up. His arsehole must have went because I looked on my Facebook and I just normally accept just people anyway, whoever, right? And then I accepted him. I didn't even know. So he added me on Facebook, and then he's always been watching me. And then a weigh-in, mate, because I come into camp quite heavy. Because I went away. Yeah. So I struggled to make the weight anyway, as I've gone down the weight. And then made the weight, got there. And no one could get hold of him. He didn't get on the plane.
So you just never turn up to the weigh-in at all?
What happens to him then when something like that happens?
Do they get fined for that?
Yeah, well, no, he just won't be boxing again, mate. Like, it's a big opportunity for him. Do you know what I mean? Unless, like, listen, he was, I think, from Congo, moved to France, boxed for France. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? So I done the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, do you know what I mean? But do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Nah, you must have been pissed because someone was telling me anyway. Obviously, like you just said, like you're a bit heavy. The weight cut was rough.
Yeah, it's just a bit rough. Like, I've done a few mistakes. But it's
a learning curve.
Yeah, it's early days. The program's different. So but I done that, and I was just waiting around all day and all night, and then I got a phone call that night, and it said, we can't get. We offered so many opponents just to come in, and like so many good money and things like that, and just couldn't get the opponents. And it was in December as well, so
Christmas,
Christmas, and do you know what I mean? And like, so I said, you know what, it is what it is. I think I took about 3 days off. I got back in the gym, and
it's because this day before as well, like the Barlow one when he pulled out. There was still like a week or 2 weeks to find a replacement, weren't there? So there was a bit of time.
Yeah, there's a bit of time, but it's hard, isn't it? It could have been a blessing. You just never know. Like, it's a learning. It's like a big learning curve in camp and out of camp and weight and just everything. So, can't dwell on it.
You got your first professional stop, which was meant to be the Barlow one against the Italian in York Hall.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What was that like having obviously the fans there? Because that was your second professional fight with fans, but not.
Open. It was limited.
Yeah.
No, it was good. Listen, it was great because the first fight I had, it was a tough fight for like my debut. You know, Robbie Chapman's a tough lad, 6'6".
He had the dreadlocks. Yeah. They had to. His dreadlocks kept coming out of the bun, and they had to chop his dreadlocks off.
What with the scissors and the
but you know what happens when the dreadlocks get chopped off, innit? Your dread status is gone.
No.
He took his dread status.
Yeah.
They gave him an L and took his dread status.
Oh, mate.
He's fucked, man.
That was a good win. That was a good win for my debut. You know, like he just won his last 2 fights. Like,
Now he's not a bad 6-6 record for your first fight.
He's won
That's
his last 2 fights now, so he's game. He's been around, and then like. So that was at middleweight. So like I'm not really like a middleweight. I've always done middleweight.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't make the weight in the amateurs. It was like 69 kilos, and you got to weigh in every day. So like I've always done alright at the weight. So I've gone down to my proper weight. I wobbled him. Then I put down that Jan Arden, who was a good kid. Put him down twice. But they're hard to stop because they know how to survive. After they don't want to throw.
Yeah.
And it's like you got to be these little gloves. They're different. Like if you switch off or you try go, you can force the stoppage and look a bit rugged, but. If you get caught, mate, you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, everyone can punch a bit. Like, it's the little gloves, you know what I mean? It's mad. So I was cautious. And then this fella, I just thought, mate, I was just going to get him out of there. I had a little game plan just to put the pressure on him. And he did it. It was
the body shot, wasn't it?
Mate, you know, it was even early. I kept whipping the bolo shot in, and he was going, I just thought, I got to get.
But you can hear him like grunting.
Got to get you, boy. But yeah, now it was yeah. So that was good with a few lads there, and then yeah. What's been hard as well? It's been on Friday nights.
Yeah.
So it's like people can't
straight after work.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone. Like it's just a struggle. Do you know what I mean?
But there's people from Preston there. Loads of people.
Yeah.
They had the whole. That's what I mean.
Preston,
We were sitting on the wrong side. We had the big camera. Yeah. We had a massive camera pole because we've rushed up because everyone was getting stuck in the bar. There. Half of the people were stuck in the bar, all getting drinks because in York Hall you can't come out with your drink.
Yeah, everyone missed it.
Can you not?
Bare people just missed it because it was first round stoppage. So you had some people here, some people there, some people down there. Everyone was just scattered about, man.
But listen, it's all done because now. What little thing going with Chicken George and whatnot. Yeah. So like we're doing the coaches, we'll make sure everyone's sitting together and man, this fight here it'd be more organised anyway. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, just
but to have the following, to have a load of people from Preston coming all the way down, that's mental.
Man, wicked all around North, Newcastle, Sunderland were there, Preston, Brighton, just all around the UK. And Joe, that's just word of mouth. I think when I jump on this TV platform and whatnot, and people start seeing I can fight a bit, and I'm a normal lad, and you know, just genuine, you know what I mean? Like
relatable.
Just normal
people like that, don't they? If you're relatable,
just normal geese, isn't it? You know what I mean? So
just likable, a likable personality.
So, so I think people go, Joe, fair play, support him, and then
jump on, just keep the train moving.
Yeah, that's it. Just keep chipping away, mate.
The train to Hollywood.
That's it, man,
but, let's go back to when you first started boxing. I think you were 15 years old.
I was 16. 15, just turned 16. Went to Grandma's House Champions. Kicked out of school and everything. So I was just basically there.
Yeah.
I was just basically there and working there, slave labour, 10 in the morning to 10 at night.
Actually working in the gym.
Yeah. Just to keep my head down, like because there was a few things going on, and I was trying to stay away from just a few bad stuff, which he ended up fucking bringing to the gym, and then he got locked away for 7 years. So I was like, but yeah, like there's so many reasons why for it, and but that gym there was proper character building, like because like people who knew me, I was very insecure, shy, like I could never speak in a room or anything. Like, I was proper like I was weird, mate. Like I was just like if family comes to the house, people come to the house, mate, I would have to go upstairs. I was just like
antisocial,
man. Like I had so much anger and hate in me, like so much, like I just sometimes just wanted someone to start me, just so I could have it. Proper man, like. And I was always the first person to like someone. Do you know, like people go, oh, you hit him first, or I'll be like, no, I'll hit first. I want to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I used to be like, it's a weirdo, yeah. And it's just that being in that gym just erased everything. Like I found out that you're not the hardest geezer going around, and like you pick up respect, morals, discipline, just love, mate. I just lost so much hate within myself and to people, and then from that gym it just like made me build a relationship with my dad, and I just wanted to become civil, just in life with everyone. I was just sick of drama and that, man. It released me. So, but yeah, that started me off, man. It started me off. I had a pro style early, and then I went to Stevenage. That's where it started. I had one fight for Cromwell. I stopped the fella. Then they took me to Stevenage, and then, yeah, man, I went and trained the ABAs, the biggest championship. Like lads have had 60, 70, 80 fights. It's the biggest ones, man.
Can you just go straight into the ABAs?
You have to have 2 fights.
Yeah.
So Stevenage had one fight for Stevenage. I stopped him again, another fella. Then I had another fella a fight in Corby. That was like a test. I think he had 9 fights, 1-9. It was like a test. If I can beat him, they'd put me in. So I beat him, and I was like, okay, now this is where it gets real. Like these lads are like, the ABAs is the most prestige title in boxing, especially in junior.
Yeah.
Like, these lads have had like 70 fights onwards, and I thought they were like, oh, good luck, Jordan. You know, home counties first. It's like the easiest round. I boxed a fella called Kevin McDonough, just beat him on a split. I thought I might have just robbed him, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I just, I don't even know, it was close, man. Then I boxed the best in London, Matthew Roberts, Alfie Best's cousin. I beat him 14-4. It was computer scoring. That was the first time I ever fought Southpaw. I even know what Southpaw was. He was Southpaw. And halfway through the fight, I was like, oh, fucking hell, he's Southpaw. I remember it. Like,
Yeah.
Then it was Conor Hutchins. He was like, man, he was just mad. I remember it like it was yesterday. Then it was Conor Hutchinson. He was a little cocky. He thought he was going to beat me because I only had like 4 fights this time. He's like one of the ones to get to the final, the favourite. I beat him just by body shots and just outworking him. I had no talent. I had no like... I wasn't very, schooled in that because I never had the pedigree.
Yeah.
But I was just so determined and fit and strong. And my work rate, like I would always lose the first round, be like 10-0 down. And then when I was just working the body, the second and third round, I'll come on top. Do you know what I mean? And then everyone's like, oh, well done, Jordan, semi-finals, third in the country, whatever. Basically saying, that's it now.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, so I'm fighting Toby Osborne, come out, running out with an England vest, all this stuff from Weymouth, was that. And, but I just outboxed him, mate. Boxed unbelievable. Beat him. And then got to the ABA finals in my first ever seasons in boxing.
This is
mad.
nuts.
I've had like 6 or 7 fights. 6 or 7 fights. Yeah.
This is fucking mental. I was getting like so absorbed in it. I was lost.
I'm mad, mate. Honestly. But each fight I was having in the championships, I was learning.
Right.
I was learning like different things. I was like, all right.
I
don't know what.
Crazy.
I don't know what. And then I boxed Isaac McLeod. And we had a proper grudge, like, he was a golden boy for Team GB, Olympic team, world silver medalist.
So you can be, was he in the Olympic team at the same time he was doing the ABAs?
Yeah.
So you can be in both, you can do both?
Yeah. He was representing Sunderland and Team GB, but he was a golden boy then, like, they had so much hope for him. And he beat me 18 points to 16. And everyone was like, wow, I'm number 2 in the country now. I was like, well, like, and people like, back home, people put me down. I was like, mate, I said, it's my first season of boxing. I said, I'm number 2 in the country, man.
Yeah, people do that.
That's ridiculous.
That is just a thing.
That's all right. Like, I thought, do you know what? I said, do you know what? But then I analysed, and I thought, do you know what? I've got something here. I thought, I've actually got something here. I love this game. And I analysed, and I saw all the lads in the finals, West Ham, Repton, and we had about 6 or 7 lads, all from London. And I was the only lad from our area who made it to the final. So I thought, I'm going to go book for West Ham.
Yeah.
And I said, when I made the phone call and I said, look, Graham was doing a few naughty things. And I was like, I need to try and, make a few quid legit now. And because, mate, I was doing things, mate, like to make a few quid. Do you know what I mean? Like, I had to pay for mate, even selling fucking sweets and bloody fags, mate. It was the start of it at school, mate, when I was like 13, just to pay for my own school dinner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, I always had that hustle in me and that drive, and there was no. I've always just been driven, mate. Like
Lutons like that though. They call it like it was like the outer thing of everything moving into Luton. Of like I don't want to say the shitholes of everywhere, but it kind of was like it's a working man's town. Like if you ask any like your old man or like my dad or whatever, like they'll say like it's a scrapper's town.
Yeah,
Luton's
but do you know what? Right? It gets you ready for real life.
Yeah,
mate. I swear to it gets you because it's like I know so many lads. They're from these other areas and they ain't mixed with these other lads.
Yeah.
Well, I've been around all different cultures. I know like it's all different banners and you get it. Do you know what I mean? Where you go to these outside places that never been around different cultures or religions and that. They're the quickest ones to judge. When like I know many people. I've been around everyone. Do you know what I mean? So like it gets you ready for life and. I don't know. It's just man. Listen, I love my town. Like it's
Well, no, there's a beauty in starting from nothing, having it hard and rising up. And that's why people can get behind it, because working class, you're just like everyone else from here. Obviously, you might have had it harder than others. Others might have had it harder than others, however it goes. And then you're someone that the town can cling to, like, fucking hell.
Especially
like,
on the estate, like, I tell, like, mate, I started late, right? And I tell everyone, like, I started late, probably still takes me longer than others to get where I need to get to her. But I always get there just by sticking at it. And I turn up every single day. Whether that's I go out, I hardly go out, but if I go out on a sesh, whatever, enjoy myself, I feel bad, and then I'm in the gym the next morning.
Yeah.
All the time. I live it. Like, that's one thing of me. I'm always there. I stick at it, and it pays off. And if I can do it, anyone, I swear. And that's not even just in boxing or whatever. That's just in anything.
So would you say then hard work beats talent all day?
Hard work. Listen, you should be committed to hard, and you've got to be smart work as well. There's no point burning yourself out. But mate, just sticking at something is just key. You get there, and there's the setbacks, and mate, the amount of setbacks I've had, mate, like, it's been mad.
Yeah,
like, it's been mad, and like, it's just tests. It's character building. It builds resilience and just pushes you forward, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what
Would you say your upbringing then's given you that more of a more mental sort of side to things, where you're mentally tough?
Yeah, I think you either go one side or the other. Like, you can become very, man. But like, I do think boxing helped me raise me. Do you know what I mean? But like, you can either go down the other route where you're like closed in. You're hating everyone. You know what I mean? You're full of bad energy. You the pity party. Oh, I can't make it because of him, or blaming rich people and things like that. I just sucked it up, and I just used everything as a positive. It's like, I don't want to be that when I'm older, and there's more to life. And what made me realise is, I moved out of my house when I was about 16, 17. I got fostered by some random family in Essex, and I looked at, and this is the first time out of the estate properly, and I was looking around me and I thought, these got massive houses. I was like, I want this. I was like, why can't that be me? I was like, why can't I have that? I've always told, and you get told when you're in a state, like, the rich are evil and all this stuff, and and I'm like, mate, like, this is possible for me. What if they've done it? Why can't I?
Yeah.
And it just opened my mind, and I just thought, like, I just wanted more for my life, man. All the trauma and drama growing up with, mum and dad's relationship and just relationships and whatnot. It just made me think, mate, I need to get out of this. I need to get out of this. And I'm on the right path. I know I'm on the right path, because every time I thought I'll go back to how I want to be, or switch off with the lads and that, something's always bad's happened, and I thought to myself, nah, I need to keep staying.
Yeah, something pushes you back onto that track.
Even with Kai, right, your brother Kai, right. The first 6 months I was in Essex, right. I was missing the lads and whatnot. I was like, I ain't seen everyone. I'm sacrificing. Do you know what I mean? I train every day. I got a job, what people didn't know. 2 a.m. till 11. Then I would nap, and then I'll go to training to West Ham 6 p.m. and get home about 10, 11. And I've done it every single day. Every single day, right? And I was like, well, I spent about 6 months now. I said, I ain't seen the lads. But Kai rang me. He was like, I think it was like some house party in Marsh Farm or whatever. And I said, yeah. I want to go. Be good to see everyone. And then I thought, I was thinking about training, and I thought I'll be tired in the morning coming back. It was just a bit of a trek in that. So I said, you know what? I said, when I leave it, I'm training. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna train. I don't want to be tired in the morning. And then he gets shot in the back.
Yeah.
And do you know what I mean? No, my luck. I'm just there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
100%.
That's crazy, isn't it?
So it's little things like that. I went back to Luton again to get a tattoo priced up for my sister. And I walked into some geese to the back of town. This is the first time going back to Luton. It was literally, Hightown, the small roads. I walked into him, and I was like, you dumb blood, are you mad? And I got my gym back, man. I'm looking back, like, oh, shut up, man. Like, I'm with my sister. Yeah. And he's with his mate. He said, he's like, no. And he walked up with his boy, and he threw some shot like that. And just like, I just looked, I literally just watched it, and he went, hit me, like, bang. And I just thought, what? It was like that. It was like, do you know what I mean? It was like I'm really still, from this day, I'm disappointed I even just let it hit me. But as soon as it landed, I just bam, 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 and he was on the floor. And I looked at his mate, and I was like, "Fucking, come on!" And then yeah. Oh, come on, yeah. And then I went like that, and he just pulled out a blade, innit? And I was like, what do I do? I was like, do do I? And then he's getting up, and I'm thinking, all right. And then he's just chased me with a back of towel, mate. I was like trying to get in the shop, and everyone's like shut me in. I was like, mate, you know what I mean? Running around, you know what I mean? I'm fucking mad, yes.
Nah, that's when it gets.
You know what I mean? It's choices, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
It just makes you realise, stay on the road, stay on the path.
Yeah.
That's mad, isn't it?
There's always sound, mate. There's always sound. Do you know what I mean?
But that's what I mean. If you make the decision to turn round, then he's pulled out a knife, which some people probably have in their lifetime. Like, no, come on then, and then been stabbed.
Yeah, sure, mate. It was literally like fight or flight a little bit. I was like, whoa. And then I was like, and he took that step. I was like, mate.
Sometimes you got to swallow the ego, innit, and just make a good life decision.
The thing is, he's only got to stab you at that in the wrong place. It's all over.
That's what I mean.
And he, do you know what it does, mate? I would actually rip his head off because he was a tiny little thing. Do you know what I mean? Just a coffee little. Do you know what I mean? That's for me. But
what twat?
Yeah.
But ABAs, obviously, you won senior ABA champion twice, I think.
Won the senior ABAs once. That's like the most prestige title. Yeah. Won the juniors. Won the
national championship twice, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the NABCs, the British. Yeah. But the senior ABAs was always like one of my award winners, is because it's so traditional. Do you know what I mean? When you're at West Ham, you look at the board and there's like been like Nigel Benn, Kevin Mitchell, they're all on this list. And I was like, man, I need to go on it one day. Do you know what I mean? And when the senior ABA just put you up there, like, you're the best. You're the best, man. Like, you know what I mean, in Britain and England.
So you're fighting everyone from the whole of. Is it Britain or the whole of?
But senior, like senior. So everyone, like, you know.
Head guards.
No head guards, and you're young, and you're boxing like lads from, say, I think 18 to 36.
Yeah.
And they're good lads, like, you know.
It's must be some experienced geezers in there, then.
Yeah, man. And then, but when you do that, and then you go into the England team and you go on Team GB, mate. Then you see experience when you're boxing these Russians and Kazakhs and things like that. Do you know what I mean?
Worldwide.
Unbelievable. But that's why I always say, like, lads, don't rush to turn pro. Learn your apprenticeship. Chip away, learn, and then turn pro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you need to. It's different, mate. Them Europeans different.
Would you say some people though, like, say if it was an amateur, like a youngish amateur looking to turn pro, because their style weren't like, do people have a pro style and an amateur style? Like, is that a thing?
Yeah, for sure. Like, I've always had a pro style.
Yeah.
I just stayed amateur because I wanted to do what people still couldn't do, was get into the team and win titles. And they said, "Oh, you're never going to be an Olympic boxer." I was like, "No." I said, "So I'm going to do that. Just kind of prove to myself and learn." Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you do get more pro styles, but you need to do the amateur because you need to be winning these titles. You need to be representing your country, because when you go to a promoter or whatever, you can go, "Look, I'm APA champion, England captain, England whatever." Yeah, do you know what I mean? So you go, "That's my like
CV.
My CV." When you go, to promoter Eddie Hearn, can you sign me because I have more of a pro style?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? They go, "Well, what would you do? What can you offer me? Well, what have you done?" Well, just got a pro style. Do you know what I mean? There's hundreds of thousands of boxers out there who've got pro styles. Do you know what I mean? That's why boxing's a business. You've got to market yourself, learn to fight, and do your apprenticeship and be able to sell yourself. Otherwise, it's a hard game. It's a hard game. It's hard enough as it is.
Yeah.
It's hard. Listen, it's a hard game. It's a hard game, and I do wish anyone the best. If they can make a few quid, then mate, like go on. Do you know what I mean? It's like fair play, but yeah, it's even harder if you ain't done nothing. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Because you don't be working and training, because it's like I was doing that, and I was like, mate, to box at world level, and that you can't do.
It's hard.
You got to box full time. You have to box full time, otherwise, mate, you got one chance at this game. So there's no point going, "Oh, I need plan B." Like, plan B distracts you from plan A. Like, you got to put all your eggs in that basket and just go for it. And if you fail or whatever, then work's always there. Work's always there. Because in the long term, you're gonna go, "Oh, I could have made it, but only if I just gave all my time or energy into boxing or to whatever I do." Do you know what I mean? So. I just think, mate, just give it all. Just
go for it.
Yeah, man, this is gamble. Just roll the dice, isn't it? With anything, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Touch on the injury. Obviously, you had a massive injury, shoulder injury, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate. I went through a bad stage of injuries, mate, just from overtraining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that was when was that? When was it?
Was it on the GB
Nah, Joy
trials?
was alright. I tell you what it was, right? I got invited up for GB trials. Done 3 assessments. I've done my first 2, and I was like the last one left. So all bases had to turn up to the last one, and I was in. And then a week before, I've hit some geezer, and this is just my bicep ruptured. Just ruptured.
Oh, so it was your bicep then?
This was here.
Fuck.
Oh,
Yeah.
Inside the skin.
Yeah.
So
You
it's
can
popped
see it.
down.
Yeah,
It's
put it
like
down. Yeah, look, there's a scar there. Look.
oh god.
But I've done that, and I've got fucking hell. I was like, no, carry on around. I'm thinking, mate, this ain't right. And everyone at the gym was like, oh, it's just a muscle spasm. so I was like, all right, yeah. So I'm trying to drive home, and I was like, got home, I showed my mother. And I was like, Mum, she was like, I was like, bro, I said, what I do? I'll go to bed. I'll wake up. You're right.
Yeah.
Mate,
I bet you could not
it was
sleep, could
horrific,
you?
mate, it was horrific. I showed Dale Hardman. He's like, so you better go to A&E, mate. And then I got surgery. Woke up. Sorry, can't do it. You better, think. So we can't do it. 'Cause I told her for that. I said you need to make sure this is perfect job. So I think he just bought it under the knife. He
Yeah.
said,
Was it a private surgery?
Nah, this one
or
at
was
first.
it through NHS?
Yeah, never again. You go in there, you ain't coming out, mate. All right. so I'm telling you. So we're going in there. I wake up and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." And I was like, I'm like morphined out. I'm like, mate. I said, sorry. I said, what do you mean sorry? And I remember falling asleep and then waking up. Mate, it was the first time, and like back then, I just broken, mate. Bald.
Just burst
They
out.
said my career's finished. I just all them years, all them things I worked for, mate. I was like, what, man? And all I wanted to do was just do things that people said I couldn't do. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And just get up there. Do you know what I mean? And I was just like, nah, man. And then I said, nah, I ain't having it. Do you know what I mean? So I looked at all these best surgeons, and then Gary King and things like that. They helped me out. Got a private surgeon in Harpenden, and then bang, they fixed me. And then 6 months of rehab with Dale. And ready to go. Got a phone call to say, "Oh, do you want to spar James DeGale?" And I thought to myself, right, he's fighting for a world title, Olympic gold medalist. It's my first spar back. I've been running and things like that. I was even doing kickboxing and things like that just to stay fit. Like I was doing whatever I could. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't using my hands, just to stay fit down at Storm Gym. So I went, I said, I'll come aspire. So everyone's down there. He's got loads of sparring partners. I thought this is the test. Done 3 rounds with him. I was like, mate, I felt unbelievable. And he said, oh, can you stay in for another 3 rounds? I've done 6 rounds with him every single day, mate. I was like, mate, I'm ready. Rang up Team GB. I said, I'm ready to. I can do the test. I feel good. And I had to do all my testing again. And then a couple of weeks later, I got an email. Made history in my town. Do you know what I mean? And
what was that moment like? What was the feeling?
Just a relief, man. That? Just a relief that I've done it. Do you know what I mean? But like, one thing I've learned, like especially over this year or whatnot, is like for so long where I've been so driven and like I have to. Like, I used to think I have to make it. I have to, man. I was never enjoying the moment. Like so, people go. So I would like enjoy that for about 3 seconds, and I go, right,
what's next?
Next thing.
Yeah.
Next. When it's wrong, I need to be more present and just enjoy now.
Yeah.
Enjoy now. And a lot of us, we're all bad for it. Do you know what I mean? We're always thinking about tomorrow, need to do this, need to do that. When really we should just think about how I feel now and we're here now.
Yeah.
And be present. Do you know what I mean? And I've learned that, especially the last few weeks, man.
Do you know what it is? After coming, obviously a few personal things, but I sat there and thought, I'm thinking too much. What about if this happens? What about if that happens? Oh, but this might happen. Like you said, need to be present.
Yeah,
just
be present,
if you're happy now, be happy now. Whatever happens in future is gonna obviously, stay a couple moves ahead with certain things. Like if a business, obviously you need to plan certain things or whatever. But like in life, and to be happy and whatever, just stay present.
Stay present. Be calm, man. I used to be the worst for it, man. I am like. So recently, I hate, man. Honestly,
Yeah.
I can't even explain, mate, what I'm like now.
We'll get on to that. We will get on to that. For the people, we will get on to that again.
Listen, I promise you, honestly, it's crazy. Honestly.
Yeah.
But I just, mate, like, when I'm looking back now, mate, I was just a lunatic. Like, I'm thinking, instead of like now, like, I'd be thinking of my fight, right? So I got my fight. before I'm not. I'm thinking, fight. I've got a business opening. I've got this, and I'm like trying to chip away at 3 or 4 things, which ain't even ready yet. When I should just be concentrating on the first thing was coming up and giving my energy into that. So it's just taking one thing at a time, man.
Yeah.
Instead of going da 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 da. I used to be, if I weren't busy, I ain't getting it. And I used to be like that in the ring. If I haven't worked hard and I haven't come out sweating, I don't deserve to win. When really I've had like some easy nights because I was just stayed calm and just boxed.
Yeah.
And you know, I landed 2 shots. I went in the round, just go for a walk. If he ain't hitting me, then he ain't winning.
Yeah.
So like, but yeah, mad. It's mad.
No.
Mad.
But Team GB, what was that experience like for you? Obviously, you spent a good couple of years there.
The Olympic cycle was good. Travelled the world, different cultures, learned, you know, how to box internationally and things like that. You know, I proved that I'm at world level. Took fights on the day notice against the world's best.
Yeah, the Kazakh. Yeah, I remember that. And that was the smaller gloves, wasn't it?
5 rounds. Yeah, I didn't train. I was injured. I was overweight. I lost 6 kilos in a day through the sauna that night. So in my head, I thought to myself, listen, the worst thing that can happen is I get knocked out live on TV. But if I know if I'm going to be at world level or not. And, mate, I've done well. Boxed unbelievable. Like,
no, you only lost marginally. If you lost,
the geezer had like 400 amateur fights.
Yeah,
you know, lost 8 or something like that. Like he's unbelievable. Like, so I was like, oh, that's good. And then yeah, it was good. Listen, very very regimented there and whatnot. Like, it was alright. Listen, you got to do it. Do you know what I mean?
It's a good learning experience to take out with you and see if you want your camps to go that way or whatever way.
Or if you want to do another circle. Yeah, it's just good learning.
Because like you said, when you're in the GB team, you're the 1%, 2%.
Yeah,
like, you're the best of the best.
You're the best of the best.
You're the best. Yeah, you're the best of the best, and obviously you're getting the best of the best coaches and structures. And
do you think it helps you going into the pro game, being in Team GB and stuff like that?
Yeah, maybe back in the day it wouldn't. Like for the last few years it has, because the amateur boxing has gone more as a pro style.
Yeah,
especially when you're boxing like lads of, you know, if we're not traveling the world, like lads from France, even like Nigeria and like Armenia and all these mad countries, they come do camps. So you're like learning different styles and like you can feel the difference, like the raw strength and you can tell he comes from poverty, mate, because they're hungry and there's just, do you know what I mean? There's just pure grit and it's just different styles. So yeah, listen, it does, and I've got so much background in me from like hard work, and I've done a lot of rounds, a lot of spars, a lot of fights. That's all in the bank. So now really, throughout my last few pro fights, it's probably the less I've ever sparred and everything. Like, I hardly spar. Like,
I did want to ask you about this actually, because I've seen a lot of things and a lot of fighters at the minute, like UFC fighters, box fighters, saying that they've actually started looking at sparring in a different way and taking a lot off of the sparring and not going to, because a lot of the wars they were saying this, a lot of the wars you have are in camp. They're not on the night. You have the wars in camp.
The night is the easiest bit. It's the camps that take years off your life and your career, because you're getting hit every week, every day.
But because someone, I think it was Sean O'Malley, UFC fighter, he said he's been in the gym and had fight of the nights in the gym, or he said he don't want it. He's seen people have fight of the nights in the gym.
Well, like just going at it with their sparring,
and obviously now people, I think Max Holloway doesn't.
Does the coaches let it go? They don't,
because people see it as, like, you might have seen it like this at one point in your career, like yeah.
In doghouse, there's no time limit. It was like the first one who basically quits or goes on the floor, you know, loses. So I was like, all right. I'm not even like there. I'll do some mad stuff.
No, but and apparently, like, it's like they want to slow it down and do more tactical sparring, because you don't need to be taking all these hits.
You don't need to be like less is more in, you know, most aspects, but you do need a realistic spar. Like you do need that, like, you know, a couple of odd spars here and there where it's like, wow, okay, which is going to be like the fight. Because if you're going like body sparring or and then you get a fighter who's going to come to bring the smoke,
he shows you something that you ain't seen.
Whoa. Yeah. So you need to feel the shots and think, okay, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that is fucking absolutely mental. That's one of the things I have on the thing. But transitioning to pro, obviously the amateur style and stuff helped you go over.
Put me in good stead, yeah. Put me in good.
So what's your, like? Obviously, I don't want to look past any of the fights or anything, but like, obviously, you'll have realistic goals and stuff like that, like England titles and stuff like that. Like,
listen, we'll see. Well, listen, I'm so laid back, mate.
Yeah,
I'm actually Oh, I feel so chilled now, man.
You just let it. When it comes, it comes.
It happens when it happens.
Hippie J.
I am, man. I listen to what I'm listening to now. Do you know my music now is Hindi music. I play some of the music. I explain why actually.
Hindi.
Oh yeah. What's his name? Krishna Ras. His name is. It's unbelievable. Wow.
How does it go?
I have to play.
Yeah, no, we'll do it. We'll do it after.
Yeah, but I explain the whole thing and why.
Yeah. We're just interrupting this podcast for a quick sponsorship break. This sponsor is a sponsor we use ourselves. You don't get the best logos or thumbnails unless you head over to our brother at Ollie D Graphics on Instagram. He does everything, ranging from logo designs, illustrations, animations, and much, much more. Head over to his Instagram, shoot him a little DM, say the Fijian sent you, or the Ginge. He might even chuck in a little extra. With excellent customer service, brilliant pricing, it really, really is a no-brainer. All his links are in the description, whether you're watching this on YouTube or listening to us on Spotify. And now we get back with the pod. Thank you.
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah, no, the Really lost me.
So goals, yeah. Listen, look, whatever's in front of me.
What is it? What order is it? Is it Southern area first, and then
I might go international and like, I'll do Southern area.
Can you jump?
Yeah,
do you have to follow
if there's opportunities or not, I'll jump in there. But like, I'm not like I'm being fast tracked, but I'm not going to be rushed. So I mean? So like, I'll still get the rounds under the bank. And if there's opportunities, I'll take them. But Southern area, Lee Cutler fights Scott James, and then I'll beat this geezer. I'll box Lee Cutler. Lee Cutler will win. I'll bash him up. I'll do him. He talks a good game in that, but he ain't good. One thing to get hard, he'll fold. So I'll become Southern Area champion this year, 100%. Right, that's what I see. And then in the new year we chip away for big titles. Like I'm looking at the rankings, mate. Like it's wide open for me.
Yeah, do you look at it and think I'll beat him?
Yeah,
I'll beat him.
You look at who's got the belts and think I'd smash him. Yeah. I'd smash him.
I'm at least top 5 now.
Yeah,
100%. Just by like, I've boxed lads in the amateurs already and everybody up there. I'm thinking, all right, my time's coming. Like we were talking about it today this morning. I was in the gym like 8 this morning, and we were saying like it's exciting. Like it's wide open.
That must be an exciting feeling to think like to not even to sit there. Obviously, you're not. Anything can happen in a fight, but to sit there and think I've got the beating of him.
Yeah, it's just there. It's there to be done. It's there to be done, and the only one I can blame if I don't do it is myself.
Yeah,
and that's it.
It's a great position to be in when it's only the person that you can focus yourself, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
it's a great position to be in.
I just blame it's just me if not. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Obviously, just recently engaged.
Yeah.
The man himself.
The wanderer,
wandering all the way over to Mexico to get engaged.
Yeah. Oh, bosh.
What was that experience like
it was
for
mad.
you?
Yeah, do you know what? Like, mate, it's funny, man. Like, I know she's a good girl, mate. Like, I've known her for a long while, and she's always mentioned it and things. As men, we pull it off. I'm like, mate, I don't want to talk about it, whatever. Do you know what I mean? But I was like, a few things happened lately. And I thought I need to just. She's a good girl, mate. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I can't fault her. Like, she dances, she's got business, she's good mind. She's the same as me, but a girl.
Yeah, you are very similar.
Yeah, she's sound, mate. She's like a harmless girl, right? And so I was, but it's funny, mate. Like, she's like very spiritual. The ring was so hard, mate, because she's so specific, right? She wouldn't wear diamonds because of the background. It's blood diamonds, isn't it? It's like
kids
die. So it won't be like things like that. So it's like, I need to get like the ring size, and I was just mad. So like I got a Pacific ring for her. It was like I was just all mad, right? It was handmade and all this mad stuff, right? Yeah. So then it's in a wooden box. So she's like a vegan. She's just like different, man. She's like a vegan spiritual. So instead of like this box, it's like a wooden box. Right? So I'm thinking, I
think it's a bamboo box.
Yeah, but
I've seen it.
But it's so her. It's so her. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people go, man, what? But it's just her.
No, I see, just sorry to interrupt you there, but I see someone the other day got married. I must have been scrolling down and people taking the piss out of the ring, but it's what the woman wants. The ring is specific to her.
Yeah, what she wants.
Yeah, you're not getting it for yourself or anyone else. Like, it's for her. If she doesn't want a certain ring, don't fucking get it.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
That's what sort of world we're living in.
I know.
We're living in a fucking strange world, man.
Yeah,
But
It's just stupid.
the wooden box, bamboo box.
It was awful. The awful things. It was a birthday. Drove a lot of hours to get. But mate, listen, having it, I thought to myself, how am I gonna even like? I've got to like carry it around, and do you know what I mean? I'm hearing mad stories about Mexico, and
no.
and I just thought like. So I was thinking I might just get there and do it straight away. Do you know what I mean? Just it's done. And do you know what I mean? If she loses it, then well, my fault. Do you know what I mean?
Pass the buck.
Yeah.
Just pass it on.
Yeah. So
You had it last.
But now we went to this island like called Holbox. Got like a little private flight there, right, mate? And it was unbelievable. Like it's a little island, just on the side of Mexico, and the people there are lovely. It was just unbelievable. It was like pink flamingos and just mad. Alligators on the other side. Like it was just mad and like
screensaver worthy.
Yeah, it's just mad. It's just mad, right? And I was just like, right. I was like, oh, this is the place. So like, I was thinking, what day am I gonna do it? So I thought, right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. So I'm thinking, I ain't gonna get into one knee because I don't get on one knee for no one, all right? And like we're equal, we see each other as equal, so I won't get on one knee. So I was like, I'm gonna try and do it sitting down or something like that. So I took it to one place. I thought, I'm gonna do it here. I was like, I'm gonna get it here.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna
Try
get
to do
it
it sitting down.
Yeah. Lay down. What was I trying to do? What was I doing? When she was like laying down, I was trying to dig a hole like this. So it's first I was like, what are you doing? I was like, so nothing, just sand. Nothing.
Sand.
She's like, and I was like, she's like, should we move from here? She's like, because we was in some weird area. It was a bit dangerous, like from the wildlife. I was like, yeah, it's not good here, is it? But in my mind, I think to myself, oh, thank God, because I was like, they just bury it and propose or something. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, all right, walk down the road where the beach is and that, and I just proposed, and it was just nice, man. Do you know what I mean? It's good for her. She feels, more secure. It's
the next step in your life, isn't it?
Next step in life, and like it was good. It was good, mate. That trip was just unbelievable. Like it's just unbelievable, mate.
Yeah. Obviously, you had a psychedelic journey.
Yeah, like
I think you'd call it a psychedelic. It is a psychedelic journey.
Just talk us through the whole experience.
For me, listen,
I've
I've always been intrigued with the mind and things like that, and like I do believe like I've always had a positive vision, and I've always spoke positive stuff, and I've always got what I wanted just from early, and always like I'm like how have I got this, and like I never thought even driving, man. Do you know what I mean? Like things like that. But things always worked out for me just by thinking, and I'm just a big believer in what you say you get, like, and if you have a strong focus for it. And I've just always been intrigued with the ayahuasca and the DMT, and I didn't even know about this Cambo frog. I didn't even know about it until I was there, but I said, should we do it? Things like that. But we didn't really do too much research about it. Ayahuasca it gives you a vision. Do you know what I mean? Like I know lads who have done it, and it's changed their life. Like, do you know what I mean? Like I've got to be careful because it can take your ego, and I need it for my boxing. Do you know what I mean? And things like that. Like, but yeah, we went to Tulum. Ended up the last few days we were in Tulum, and I've walked past this place. And because I was going to do the ayahuasca in Peru or Costa Rica this year, get a proper ceremony. But I was like, wow, I'm here. I was like, wow. I see Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's done it, talking about he's been here, done it.
Actually, to that place?
Yeah. And Mike Tyson's on the...
Well, in the same place that you went?
I know they had the thing. So I know you sent me a picture.
Yeah, it's called Buffer.
Like, little sheet, and it's like the Joe Rogan was on the sheet.
Yeah, it's called Buffer. It's like, like...
It's a proper place.
Yeah, proper place. Yeah,
it's legit. It's proper.
Mate, proper. Like the Sherman, I think they're Shermans.
Yeah.
They're proper.
Shamans, something like that. Yeah,
they're proper, mate. Right. So I was like, do you know what? I said, let's do it. Like, because I felt unbelievable. Like I haven't drunk in so long. Like detox. Like I come back from Mexico, the lightest I've ever been.
Yeah.
So I'm light, man. I'm only like 10 pounds off my weight, so I'll make it easy. Do you know what I mean? So like, I was just in a good place, and I thought, let's do it. So I thought, right, I'm reading Campo. Detox, it cleanses you. I carried a lot of trauma and anger in me, whatever, from the past. This stuff here detox you. Like if you got cancerous stuff or bad energy in you, or whatever, you're sick. You become sick in that. But you got to fast for like 20 hours. So,
well, from the toad, it makes you sick.
Yeah. So what they do, right? So I was like, right, Jen. I said, what I do? I said, because I'm an extremist. If I do something, I want to do everything. All right. So I was like, right. I said, I'm gonna do the Cambo. Basically just poison yourself. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do the DMT after with you. So
He was going to double drop.
Yeah, I thought why not? Because listen, people who don't know this, right? DMT and whatnot. It's not like I'm a druggie or anything like that. It's everyone's got it in our body, right? It's released twice in our life. Once when you're born and when you die. All right. It's like, but the DMT, I didn't even know about all this stuff. But the DMT is this one we done is 5-omega or something. It's called. It's the strongest thing you can get, like mental. Like when I mean the strongest, like you go. It's like you go for 10 seconds. You go. And then when it goes 3, 2, 1, you go, then boom, you're done.
It's like,
you're in.
Yeah, you like.
But mate, you listen. You're in. You're dead. Like you're in life. And I'll explain what happens anyway. So
this is so fucking interesting.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. So I done the camber, right? So what they do is like you're sitting there, and they're playing this music, the ceremony music. She's singing, and I'm thinking, well, I'm a bit nervous. Do you know what I mean?
I'd be really nervous.
So what they do, they get a stick. They get the skin and they put the poison on it, whatever, and they burn you 6 times. Sore, yeah, deep. You breathe in, I'm thinking, right, now I'm poisoned, right? I'm breathing, and I'm thinking, mate, breathe in. Then this is all swelling up.
But you can feel it.
Yeah, man, like tightening, closing, and then my stomach, I feel like I'm dying. Do you know what I mean? Like,
you've been poisoned.
Yeah, I'm poisoning myself. So, but in my head, I'm thinking to myself, is this supposed to happen? Like,
yeah.
I'd be panicking.
Is anyone talking?
No,
she's
like just like singing and
go with it.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking, I was breathing, right, and I feel like a frog, bro, because this is yeah. And I'm like, and my whole back, my heart, I hear my heart. I'm thinking, mate, and I'm here, yeah, I'm breathing, and then, mate, puking, and I ain't ate for 20 hours, mate, right? Puke, all white. I'm thinking, what? Like, sick again. Mate, I'm looking at it, I was like, whoa, man. I was like, just trying to, like, be strong, do you know what I mean?
What are you throwing up in? Anything, or just on the floor?
In the bucket, yeah.
So you said she said you might be sick.
Yeah, you're sick. Like you are sick. Like everyone's got bad toxins and negativity in it. Like you will be sick. Do you know what I mean? So like, mate, it's so intense. It's so intense, all right. And she laid me down, man. It wiped me out, and I was just gone for like half an hour, man. Unbelievable sleep. Got out, walked out, and I was just laid outside in the garden, but they have like a garden thing, and some cat just come to me. It's laid on some cat. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I remember. The cat was laying with me. My missus just come in, and she's like, "How do you feel?" I was like, "Yeah, man, wipe me out." But this, you know, I don't feel the benefits yet. But I was like, "Yeah, wipe me out, man. I'm chilling." I said, "But I'm feeling good." Do you know what I mean? Like I feel really good. I said, "I'll do the DMT after you, right?" My missus, bless her, yeah, she's only little, right? She's like 5'2" or something. Yeah, lovely. Never touched a drug in her life.
Yeah.
Like she took a bit of a weed once and she was sick. Like she got tiny, but do you know what I mean? She's harmless, right? And oh man, so she went in first. Where's my phone? Right, watch this, right? She went in first, right? So I'm thinking, right, some geezer, yeah, who went in before her. I was chatting to him and he was a bit of a like I'm going in it just to see what we want to go in and see what we're meant to be doing in life. And not this fella's, you know, he was talking about I do acid and I just want to do this trip. I think I was like, you're a little weirdo, but like I see him walk out and he's like this. He's looking at me going, I'm thinking, fucking hell, my missus is going in, and he went to my missus, good luck. Like,
you shouldn't be thinking stuff like bad shit beforehand, should you?
I'm gonna find a voice note here, yeah, right?
That's on my one, isn't it? Yeah.
Right, listen. So my missus in there. Fucking hell, man, listen. Right, so my missus is in there, right? Doing a ceremony, so she's laying down. She said she's done. Then she's in, right? She said all she can see is black energy, just energy, colours, energy. These you got this music playing here, all right? This will be our wedding music as well, mate, because this is mental, right? What happened, all right? This is mental. What happened, all right? So this song here, all right? It was this all was playing in the tent, in the P, all right?
Yeah.
All right. So that's playing, all right? And she's seeing everything spin around.
Yeah, pause that now because I won't be able to put all of it up.
These two faces spin around with the two shaman who are singing and they're saying you're in now, and she was like, she said I'm here. She knew because my missus always knew there's like we're a soul. And she said, we're just a soul. All we are is we're just in a blood vessel living a human experience.
Yeah.
She said nothing's real. She said she panicked, right? She had a bad trip, right? And so I'm voiced, and by this time here, so she's in there. This is happening to her. She's seen all this stuff, and they're going, yeah, this is it. And she's going, okay. And then I'm voicing ideas about the podcast outside, and this is what it's saying, right? So.
Yeah, Diaz, I'm sort of when I get back home, bro. I might be staying there a little bit longer, to be honest.
So, you hear my missus. Jordan.
What the fuck?
So I heard that, right? So I ran to the tent.
Obviously seeing another bloke come out.
Bro, listen, man. I ran to the tent, right, and I was like, man, I can't rush in because she's in the trip, man, and I don't want to. Do you know what I mean? So I've opened it, closed, and she's standing there, yeah, scared, petrified, and she was like, "Get me out," because she knew, she's always known, right, that there's like this life, like what it is, but she thought she was stuck there. Do you know what I mean, man? So she was like, get me out. So I've gone in the tent, right, and I'm holding her, right, and all this music's playing, right, and mate, it's mad. Listen, bro, it's fucking mad, right, and I'm there, I'm going, it's all right, man, but it's little things, man, will make you emotional, man, because she was there, right, she was harmless, mate, and she looked at me, and she's like, I said, I'm here, you're fine. She's like, she's so scared, man, and she looked at me, and she smiled, man, like, just knowing that she was fine, do you know what I mean? So I've got her, and I'm laying down with her, man, and this song's playing, like that song's playing there, yeah. That's playing there, right? What's it? That's playing, and the Sherman, they're singing, rattling, throwing water at us. I'm laying there with her, yeah, bro. I end up going on the trip with her, right?
Because you're already on the toe.
Through her and through her energy, brother. I'm pulsing, brother. I am pulsing next to her. Yeah, listen, I'm pulsing next to her, holding her, and I get up, and I'm like this, like sitting down with my legs crossed, and bro, I ain't cried. I don't cry. Yeah, listen, like, we're men's men. We try to hide it.
Yeah.
I was bawling, mate. I couldn't stop crying, and in my head, I was going to stop. Why am I crying? And I'm trying to say I don't cry. I'm like I'm doing, mate. I was sobbing. I was crying. I couldn't stop crying, man. I was like, what's going on, man? And then like, mate, it was just mad. It was just mad, right? And then I'm trying to get her back together. It's just all mad. It's just a mad experience, and like, I finally get her back, and it's just, mate, I just can't really experience. But the next day, anyways, mate, like, I don't know what's happened to me. Yeah, like I don't even know. I'm so calm and chilled. I'm a bit snappy. I have a bit of, I always have a little bit of spite in me, but like, I'm normally 100 miles an hour and things like that. I just feel like I've lost a little bit of ego. Like, I'm just chilled, man.
What's she been like since the experience?
She's been researching, and she said she understands. She said, I have, for so many years I've known what it was. She said, but like,
seeing it.
She said, when I was there, she said, I just got scared. She said, I thought I was stuck there. She said, I didn't want to be in there. Like I just wanted to be in the fake world.
Yeah. So what did she see? Like, I'm really confused. So what did she actually see?
She just said, like,
she could like a feeling.
Yeah. She said, like, when she was rubbing me like this, she said it was just like energy come through. She said everything was energy. She said everything was like everything was energy. So like the music was like talking. It's just everything's energy. Everything is energy, and I kind of.
Everything's got its own energy.
Yeah.
Like, it's like they say we're like made up of like electrical.
Electrical
things, isn't we?
Like, but
we're
it
all
makes
frequencies.
Sense. Yeah.
Like
that's why this music. So this music here is so like. The frequency of this music is minimal, mate. That's why they use it. Do you know what I mean?
Because that's why they say, like, certain people you come to or you speak to, and you're like, nah, I don't. They haven't done nothing wrong to you, but you're like, there's something.
I don't like it.
I don't like them. I don't want to be around them. It's frequencies. Some frequencies don't.
But I've always been sitting on the fence and things like that about life and things. But like, I realise energy is big, man. Because mate, from me holding her, yeah, like.
So you got. Sort of like caught up in her, something was going on with her.
Mate, I ended up joining her trip, and I was talking to the man after. He said, yeah, he said because of the love and you was there for her, and I was just, mate, I've never felt a feeling like it, mate. Like honestly, like And I used to watch people go, mate, you freaks. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I did, like, we're lads, do you know what I mean? We're like, mate, like, that's not us. Like, what? And I was just like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just mad.
So it's been a positive experience. Coming out of it.
unbelievable. And then I was supposed to, then after, they've gone, oh, so I'm supposed to do DMT after. And I was like, I can't do it now.
Yeah.
I said, oh, I can't do it now. I was like, I'll be thinking about this. And I've been crying, like, so I had to leave it, man. But I've booked Costa Rica anyway this year. So I want to go out there and do ayahuasca. Which is not as
It's
as,
the
as
liquid
intense.
thing in it.
Yeah, it's not as intense. You know what I mean? I build up to that, but like
It just lasts longer than DMT. It's not as intense, but it lasts a lot longer.
Isn't it like a week course when you go out and they like slowly introduce you to it gradually up throughout the week, and then on the last day you do the
there is things like that. I've seen a documentary.
Like they microdose you the whole way up.
Don't eat meat, can't eat meat, don't eat meat. Like to get the proper experience, don't eat meat, no alcohol, nothing like that. Just be clean, man. And mate, like, but I feel. I do feel unbelievable. Like,
does it make you feel more spiritual, more like connected and shit?
You're quite a spiritual person anyway, though. Like you do yoga all the time.
Boxing is a spiritual war, mate. Like it's a spiritual sport. Like it actually is. But like, I just feel a little more loving and a bit more like. I don't know, just more easy going, like more easy with people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just I've always want people to do well anyway. But like just like more probably love or. I don't know, mate. I don't even know what it was. I don't even know what it is, mate. Like I just want to hope I feel like this all the time, because before I'm so 100 miles an hour in my head and I'm like da like I was just so clear. Like I'm so clear. And I got one thing at a time. Things are really happening for me. Like I'm getting so many things coming, and it's just like. I don't know. I just feel. I can't even explain, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, and do you know what? Like, I reckon that there, right? Like, this is where I think about the government and things like that stuff's illegal. Why is that illegal? What? No,
You're dragging me into a rabbit hole I don't want to get into. I'll listen, but I'm not responding.
Nothing should be illegal. Listen, for us.
I'll respond.
For us to take something, like, mate, if I want to take something, it's my life.
Yeah.
Why is it legal?
I think it's because people abuse it. If that was legal, it'd get abused.
Mate, listen,
but I don't think it's a drug.
They brought that in, right? That there, mate. Like, I'm telling you now, depression, that helps with a lot of people that would, you know. Like, maybe not DMT stuff,
Apparently it helps with addiction and that.
Addiction, all the stuff like that. Loads of stuff. Like, I didn't do it for the trip and things like that. I just done it for, like,
the experience.
Just to see the vision and what life's about. And like, man, like, it's nothing matters, mate.
Yeah.
Well, so since doing that, you generally think all of this is just nothing. None of this matters.
It's BS, man. Like,
is it?
Really?
Is that a scare? Because to me, thinking of that, it would be a scary feeling.
Yeah,
that feeling scares me.
That scares me to think that like none of this matters. And
but is it more of a relieving feeling, or is it like nothing matters, or is it relieving?
It don't matter.
It's hard for us to
because we haven't done it.
I will be doing it.
Because I was watching Dorian Yates the other day. He was speaking about it again on a podcast, and he was saying they were trying to make him explain it. He was like, it's the hardest thing for me to explain to you because you haven't done it.
Yeah, you can't.
Like, it's hard. Like, your brain's not going to fathom something like that because your brain hasn't been through it.
Song, like even the song, like and the whole thing, like me and Mrs. experienced this together, and like, I don't like. Mate, like, I can't. It's just mad. I don't even do the thing. That's the mad thing about it.
Yeah. So what does the toad do to you then? So you don't trip out?
Does it just clear out all of your?
Mate, all about it. I think that's one of the reasons why I feel so good.
Yeah.
Like, mate, it's got.
So all of that negative energy just ejects it.
Cancerous toxics in your body, bad stuff like bad information. Like, it takes everything. Like,
just clears you out.
Cleanses you out.
Yeah, because also
that sounds a quality.
Man, you YouTube it, man, but it is intense, man. You can't panic. You got to breathe. Just breathe.
What happens if you start to panic? Like, obviously your throat feels like it's closing up.
You'd be fine. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, but like, it's just, I just thought, mate. You know, it did go through my head. I thought I'm dying, but I've literally just poisoned myself.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there. I'm going.
That would be my worry.
Thinking, it's right.
That would be my worry though. Like, I'm a bit of like a panicker, overthinker. Like, I'll do something like that, and I'd be like Like, I'm fucking dying. Like, I'm bad. It's real bad.
She's
fucking real bad.
She's giving me too much.
Panic stations. She's fucking done me.
She's giving me too much.
He's done.
But I feel like with these sorts of things, psychedelic stuff, like you have to be at a point in your life where you're ready to do it.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson spoke about it the other day with the mushrooms. Someone goes, "What about if you're not ready to do mushrooms?" He goes, "Well, don't do it then.
Do it.
When you're ready, you'll know you're ready and you'll do it."
I'm not really like. I just want to do it just for like to see what we're here for and what my journey is and what just experience that. Like, I won't do it just for do it for a trip and do it every weekend and that. It's like a one-off.
Yeah, no.
And that there like that's brought different stuff into my life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
if it can benefit your life in a positive way, I don't think there's actually anything wrong with that at all.
neither.
no,
I
exactly,
don't either.
100%. Like, I guarantee anyone who goes and does that will bring positives to it. Even in a bad trip, like I missed out a bad trip, but like it's like she knows now. Like the first thing she asked for was me. And she kept saying to my family, am I going to see my family again? Am I going to see my family?
Because she was stuck in the trip and she just wanted to get out.
Yeah, but the first thing that she asked for me and her family, so she knows like that's important to her.
Important thing.
And the reason why she had a bad trip is because she's very she likes to be in control.
Yeah.
So she needs to go back to, and actually work on letting things just be.
Yeah.
And let things just happen instead of like being in control. I want to like I want to do it this way. I want to do it that way. Just be calm and let it happen.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like, mate, so many things. Like she's it's mad. It's just mad.
No, that's
Yeah, I can't actually explain that moment in the tent with her. It's just mad. Like I can't. That's never happened, mate. I don't cry, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? Like unless I don't even know.
Yeah.
I can't remember last time, but that was mental, mate. Maybe I needed it. Maybe I just needed it.
No, you probably did.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but
Yeah.
But that's at least you've taken the positive out of the situation.
Unbelievable.
It's helped you positively.
and it
We might
started
have
my
to-
camp good, bro.
We're gonna have to, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like you said, you come back lighter.
Light, headspace, just physical, just man, I feel unbelievable.
We have to.
I need to do it.
He's coming back on the pod
need to do
after. Where you going, Peru?
Peru,
Psychedelic catch up.
So I need to do a psychedelic catch after
Fijian and Ginge going Peru.
interview straight after the trip.
Straight after.
Yeah.
Interviewed
Someone
one.
there sketching it. Yeah, no, like Insidious. The woman's drawing
I won't be
it.
doing this podcast again.
No, but before we move on to the next bit, let me just check this.
You should come though, man.
I'm not ready for something like that.
You should just come, bruv. Just come, bruv.
I want to do it.
I've
I
invited so many
really want to
people-
do
I've
it.
invited so many people
That'd
out.
be good.
But do you know what? Like, I would only go. Do you know, if you're gonna go, bruv, you just got to kind of like,
You've got to go with like an open mind.
yeah,
and
but just go by yourself or go with someone like who's gonna like keep fit and not keep fit, but just be happy. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna do active stuff instead of like, fuck it, John, we should just get on a sesh because, mate, some people don't come back on these trips, mate. They get stuck.
Yeah.
And they're normal again, man.
What do you mean?
They just don't. Because
Your head, it's your head,
they
your
can't-
mind. You
they
lose your
can't-
mind.
yeah,
Some
they
people
can't get
innit?
over what life is. They go mad. They go, this is what.
Well, so when that sort of feeling of none of this matters and they can't get over that thought and they just get
Some
hung
people
up on
can't
it.
come back. Yeah, that probably that is the thing.
And when you come
a
back,
lot of
you're
the
just never the
experiences
same.
I've heard of it, obviously like the Joe Rogans, adoring related to yourself. I've only heard positive things,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I've heard stories like that on taking too much mushrooms.
Yeah.
People taking too
yeah.
much mushrooms or
That's
too much
acid
acid
and-
or
yeah.
stuff like that. Whereas I'm not sure. Obviously, that probably can happen to people. I wouldn't put it past it. It's a mental sort of thing. That's why people say you should be probably should be ready
You
for
just be
something
really,
like that.
you know, like I knew for myself. Like, I said to Mrs. I'll just do the DMT. I just want to do it straight after. Do you know what? I don't want to miss out. She was just like, don't do it. It happens for a reason. I like just getting stuck in. Do you know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah.
But it would have been back in my head, and I would have been thinking of like a bad trip or something like that. and
Yeah.
then-
As soon as you start thinking like
I
that, you're
panicked, and she
you're
was
in
like,
trouble.
Mate, because she was standing up, scared. Like, can you imagine if I'm having a bad trip? I'll be going mental. Who the hell's gonna stop? Like, mate, if I'm on one, who's gonna a hippie Sherman,
Yeah.
whatever you call it, gonna try and hold me? I'll be going mental.
Folding everyone. Hey,
Sleep.
Right. Oh well. After that, we'll do the question of the pod. Is that what we're calling it now? We're calling it
The question of the pod.
Question of the pod. This is a question we've asked everyone over the whole thing. What's been your peak or most euphoric moment in life so far?
That.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that recency bias though?
That's
Because it's
just
just happened,
bad,
or is
isn't
that?
it?
Would you say that is?
I just, it's just opened up on my feelings, man.
Yeah.
Like.
That's amazing.
No, honestly, I can't even explain, man. I can't explain.
Yeah.
Mate, I feel emotional now, man. How mad is that?
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's because do you know what it is? It's probably still in your system.
It's mental,
as well. Like all of it. It was only recently, wasn't it? It was only like a week ago.
Yeah, I was just. Yeah, is that Joe? And probably just. I'm grateful for finding boxing, man.
Yeah.
And I'm actually grateful. I've come a long way, you know. Like could be different. So like, from jumping around in refugees with my mother and that, sleeping in the same bed and that, to, do you know what I mean? Like opening businesses and get my mum to you know, gonna quit her job this year and come work for me and things like that. Like that's what we dreamt for. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Listen, I've got a long way to go. Long way to go, but.
Definitely on the right path.
Yeah,
that's a lovely message
chip
as well,
away,
man.
Chip away, bro, innit? So, yeah, man. But that's.
But Spokesy, anything you want to? Everything covered for you.
He's loving it.
Look at him.
Coming Costa Rica.
You want to come with me?
Liam, anything we ain't covered?
No, I'm
anything
pleased.
that you ain't covered or you want to say?
Sound. Just keep
He's zen.
Thanks for having me in. Yeah, I'm zen, mate. But listen, mate. It's good what you're doing. Do you know what I mean?
Cheers, appreciate that.
And listen, take over the game and. Will we catch up end of the year, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely. We'll definitely get you back.
Fight February the 12th, is it?
February the 12th versus CJ Wood. Gonna be a good fight.
Tickets going on sale soon.
Yeah, get tickets. Yeah, just if you follow me.
I think I'm gonna get a ticket for that.
We'll put the links.
Yeah.
We'll put the links down below.
Just reach me out. Yeah. Just yeah.
But no, that's excellent. Yeah.
I think that was brilliant. We'll wrap that one. Quality.
People, don't forget to like, subscribe. Share it if you like the content. If you're on Spotify, I just noticed this as well on Spotify. You can rate the podcast.
Was it?
So
shit.
Give the podcast 5 stars for the boys. We're in the bedroom. We're loving it. And we hope you have a good year, good start to the year.
Yeah, good start to the year. Exactly that.
So thanks, people. Peace.
Yeah, take it easy.